So, I just wanted to make this video readdressing the idea that, you know, angles couldn't have a single thing to do with how our numerals are correct. Because I know this is redundant. I do realize, you know, talking about this over and over is a bit redundant. But I wanted to make a second video just going over just how, negative 200 IQ such an argument is that angles could have nothing to do with our number system. Basically, there's this absurd comment I got from a certain person that a simple zigzag pattern would be all there is to it. Well, I'm not saying that there is nothing to this square root radii thing, but I basically evolved my number forms to have a little bit of curvature in them, just to show that it's entirely possible that square root radii, by the way, it's radii, not radiuses, could have actually had some impact on how our numbers could have been influenced. You know, it's not impossible, because you can see some curvature here, but it still basically has the same principle. You still got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 angles there, but you might have a little bit of the, you know, a curved area there. That's not necessary, and it's not 100% provable, but there's this one thing where in this video, it shows that these 4 dots here, and you know, he does a circle on both sides, but you see he could have just as easily went up. You know, the square radius argument, he could have at least went up, you know, and then down extra lengths, and it still would have been the length of 8, and still would have had the 8 angles involved. Now, what, you know, the guy initially said, that who I was talking to, is that why not use a simple zigzag pattern? And here is a simple zigzag pattern, okay? Let me go ahead and put the question under here. Why not use a simple zigzag pattern? This is a simple zigzag pattern, quote-unquote simple. Nothing simple about it. If you'll notice, you know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 angles there, and yet I can do that in like 3 strokes. Like 3 strokes, I can make 6 angles. But you know, this argument about, you know, this angle thing, you know, why not use a simple angle pattern? It's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of negative 200 IQ argument. The thing is, at some point in time, when you get to the odd numbers, it does begin to get redundant. But what if I told you I could make a shape right now using 8 strokes, and it would give me 40 damn angles? Let me just show that I'm able to do that. So, you know, there's this shape we all know as a square, right? So I got 4 angles there. Now let me say I wanted to multiply that by 10. $40 angles. You don't believe me? 40 angles. Okay? I counted every single one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, okay, etc., until it gets to 40. Now, could you imagine if I did a simple zigzag pattern? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay? Just wanted to clear that up. And so the answer to the question, why not use a simple zigzag pattern? The answer is because zigzags are cumbersome as hell. Okay? So that's why not a simple zigzag pattern. You could possibly make a number system that actually has a hierarchy of angles if you wanted. For example, if you wanted to do base 24, you know, you could do, let's say you use 4 as a sub base. So you go 1 angle, 2 angle, 3 angles, and 4 angles. And then you do the same thing, and each one, you know, you got 4 angles again, and then you got, you know, and that represents 4 above the previous 4, right? And you do that 6 times, and you could have a base 12 or base 26 or anything. You know, it's easy to do a base 12 where each one of them actually has the same amount of corresponding angles. There's no proof of this form existing or this form or a lot of these forms, but, you know, the square root radii idea, I'm not saying it has no truth to it, but this could definitely add to it, because otherwise, why do the numbers even look the way they do? You know what I'm saying? I could make the same argument with him. Why not a simple 0? Why not a simple circle and a line for each digit, right? Well, obviously, that's also a negative 200 IQ argument, because each of them would have to have a different size in order for that to work. So, you know, there's got to be some other way you could represent that these are, you know, radiuses of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because the morphology doesn't make any sense. You know, why they still look the way they do. Unless, of course, angles or some other, you know, contributing factor played a role. At least that's my opinion.